Welcome back to year number 3, week number 18, the final week of the regular season, and it's some OKC Bison. Now, looking at the playoff picture, we'll talk about the NFC in a second, which is the side that I'm playing in, but it's going to be a spicy week. Right now, we have the Sentinels, so number 1. We have the Voyagers versus the Aviators. Again, the Aviators were one of the teams that cheated this year. They will be removed from the playoffs or forced loss for them if they happen to stay in the playoffs after this week. The Orbits versus the Bulls, and then the Lumberjacks versus the Dreadnoughts. And then in the NFC side, we're going to talk about this even more in depth in a second, but I have the number 1 seed currently. We'll see if that lasts. The Blues actually lost their game this week, so they're probably dropping out of the 2 seed potentially. We'll see. The Elks are sitting at 7. Then you have Golden Eagles, Shamrocks, London Wizards versus the Dragons, but all of this could change really quickly. So if we take a closer look at the NFC right now, I'm 12-3-1 because we had that tie this year, but it actually kind of saved me by going for the tie and not going for something and potentially losing that game. The Blues are at 2, but they're 12-5. The Dragons actually could be the number 1 seed. Let me tell you how. They are playing their game right now at the time that I'm recording this. They're 12-4 in the season. If they win, they're currently leading at halftime. They would be 13-4. If I lose my game, I would be 12-4-1. They then would have the number 1 seed, to my understanding, or things get dicey. I don't know how all the tiebreakers go, but I think they could actually jump me and get the number 1 seed, which would be crazy. Where would I actually go at that point? I don't really know. I'd probably fall to like 5 or somewhere around that number, because I don't really know how it works from a tiebreaker standpoint, but it would be really interesting to see how that really all shakes out. But what's also crazy is you have me in the NFC West. The Blues, Dragons, and Shamrocks are all in the NFC East. And then you have the NFC West again. We have the Elks here. So really, it's the NFC North, the NFC South, and then it's the NFC East, and then the West, basically. Like, we are dominating in terms, like, 5 of our teams are basically in the playoffs right now. But this game is also crazy because if the Elks lose their game and the Black Knights beat us today, which is who we're playing, the Black Knights, I think, have the tiebreaker against the Elks, which means they would then potentially jump them to get into the 7 seeds. This is a massively important game, not just for my team, but for the team that we're playing today. Now, speaking of the matchup, the reporters are coming out here and saying, look, it's a marquee QB matchup this week between Trey Morning and Lamar Jackson. Who are you expecting to step up? We're going to put the onus on the defense, honestly. If the defense can do their job, I feel really, really good about our chances to win, but it's really on them to do something today. So our goal is here to beat the Black Knights and hold Trey Morning under 250 yards passing, which doesn't feel likely unless he gets injured. Now, a good little note here. Again, we don't have Devontae Wilbur, but our guy Isaiah Robinson, who we drafted a couple of seasons ago, is getting a little bit of an upgrade here. So we're going to upgrade his elusiveness. He's going to get a +1 to agility, awareness, break tackle, juke move, and spin move, which makes me feel pretty good. With the temporary boost we have, he's up to an 85 overall. This dude came in the league at 89 speed. We somehow got him up to a 93 speed. We have a +3 acceleration thanks to our coaches that we have. So this honestly feels like he's in a really good spot. Now, from a player of the week standpoint, speaking of Isaiah Robinson, 11 carries, 193 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 5 receptions for 46 yards. That's my running back, well, my backup running back. Jair Alexander of the Black Knights, who are playing this week, 13 tackles, a pick, and a touchdown. Sam Howell of the Dreadnoughts goes 25 of 35, 520 passing yards, 7 passing touchdowns. I feel like every week Sam Howell throws for 500 passing yards. And then you have Budda Baker of the Tigers, 1 tackle, 2 interceptions, and a defensive tutty. Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm biased. We're giving it to Isaiah Robinson. All right, now I know we had Isaiah Robinson a little bit earlier that had the upgrade, but we also have Adafiowe, who we can go ahead and upgrade. I mean, overall, this dude's really good. Spoiler alert, he's not going to be on our team in the offseason. But I feel like I kind of want to upgrade his pass coverage a little bit. We end up dropping him in pass coverage a decent amount. So having him be a little bit improved there, especially going into this offseason or this postseason, will be great. +1 to awareness, man coverage, play rec, speed, and zone coverage. This is disgusting. He already has crazy speed. Now he's a 90 speed, 94 acceleration guy. His man coverage is due to it at 48. His zone coverage is at 59, so that's why we don't put him back there all the time, but that's still pretty crazy. And then we have Nick Saldivari, who we also need to be getting a little bit better. We're going to upgrade his pass protect because I think he's pretty much just, you know, plug and play for us in the offensive line. +1 to agility, pass block finesse, and +2 to pass block power. And then we have the diamond in the rough, Joey Dillon, a guy that hasn't really played for us at all, probably won't be playing for us at any point soon. But if you look at his ratings, like, he's not terrible. 95 throw power, 74 deep accuracy is trash. But he's medium 88, short 88. Don't want to run. Like, a lot of the stuff that he has is like pretty good for a rookie. He has a hidden dev trait, probably a star if I had to guess, but we won't ever find out because he needs 300 more snaps. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade his field general. Hope we can get maybe his deep accuracy. Maybe I should have worked on his strong arm, but throw accuracy mid and throw accuracy short both get upgraded. So those are now 89 and 89. Disgusting. All right, here we go. Last time we played the Paris Black Knights, it was a doozy. This time we're going to hope that Isaiah Robinson can do his thing, and so far I'm happy with the results. He's got like a weird loop thing that he's doing. I don't understand how that's like, you should not be getting this. He's got some YouTube thing. There's no way you can get this kind of pressure with 3 people blitzing or 3 people rushing the quarterback. There's just no way. All right, we're going to try and get a field goal here. Oh, I might have shanked this. I don't ever miss field goals, but I might have missed one here. Barely. Holy. I'll take that. We'll take that. We'll be seeing him. And that's how we do it. I'm there. You're not going to pump fake me. I know what you want. You're not going to out pump fake me on that. I'm there. I'm absolutely there. Lamar, what? Way to go get that one. There we go. I don't need the touchdown. It's need the first down. Run. Woo, we almost had the first. Ooh, I thought he knocked that pass away. Huge defensive play there. Huge defensive play to get to that quarterback. All right, here we go. Great defensive effort. We hold him to a field goal. If we can get a field goal before half or a touchdown, that's great. I just want to get points before the end of the half and not give him the ball back. Throw it away. I'm fine with this. 22 seconds. We're going to kick a field goal, go back up 17. That's the important part here. A 3-score game is what we want going into halftime. All right, we're the best kicker in the league. He has not missed a single field goal all season long, and he continues that. This like field goal, like what, 23, 24 in the year? This man's perfect. All right, so one of the big reasons why we wanted to make sure that we didn't let him get the ball back before half and kept a 3-score lead is that we knew he was getting the ball at halftime. So we had to make sure that we had things locked up in the best way possible. Make him use a lot of time. If he's going to score, make him use a whole lot of time. I also had played him a couple of seasons ago where I had a big lead and he came back and almost won the game. So things like that make it so that I've got to be really careful when I'm playing against this guy. Yeah, he saw the mismatch. That's Trent McDuffie. There's no shot. He's literally rocket catching. This game is so garbage. 2 plays in a row, the exact same animation on the exact same throw, and Madden is just like, yeah, cool. Madden 04 rocket catching is cool again. He was trying it again. Bro, it's like a crutch. I know all about crutches because I'm using one right now in real life. But like, you're gonna live by the rocket catch, you're gonna die by the rocket catch. I don't know where he came from. Touchdown, let's go. We'll take it. Oh my God. What was that animation? Get him, Trey McBride. Let's go. I could run a pass play and have Mims on a seam and be cooking, I bet. Here we go. I'll take 8 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, Jarvis Horn. Big touchdown. Let's go. Yup. That's why you don't juke. That's why you don't juke inside. Rookie of the year right there. Stephen Lowe. I didn't expect that to happen. I'll take 3 yards. Oh my God, wide open. That should have been a touchdown. Jesus Christ. Fullbacks don't block in this game. Like, what? Caught him slipping. Caught him slipping. I mean, that's your MVP right there, champ. That's your MVP, Lamar Jackson. Hey, look, this was a fantastic victory for us. It was a tough divisional opponent a guy that we struggled against earlier in the season. I think we showed a lot of growth in today's game. We did what we needed to do, which is get that W. But losing Jeremy Harris potentially for a period of time as we head into the postseason is scary. The good news is we have next week off because we got our bye, but at what cost? Recapping the stats, Lamar balled out today. 11 for 15, 167, 3 touchdowns. Didn't need him to do an insane amount of things today, and he was just efficient. We held Mourning under 250 passing yards, holding him to 122, 3 turnovers, and a touchdown. This is typically a pass-happy offense, and we kind of kept them in check. On the ground, Matthew Mitchell got a lot of rushing yards. A lot of these, honestly, in garbage time, in my opinion, when they were down pretty considerably. But I will take what Isaiah Robinson did today. 12 for 86, 1 touchdown. Biggest news is he didn't get hurt, which is fantastic. Lamar gets in the end zone, too, to put the extra touchdown in that game, too. On the receiving side, Jarvis Horn, 4 for 68, 2 touchdowns. Honestly, felt like a quiet game for him, but he got in the end zone twice, so we're happy about that. Larry Rhodes had us with a lot of plays today. Trey McBride had a couple of big ones. JSN had a touchdown. Quinn Johnson got involved. You're not seeing Mims really get any catches here, but he was mostly a decoy. On defense, Jabril Peppers, 6 tackles. Jeremy Harris injured. We don't know for what time. 5 tackles. Stephen Lowe had 5 with a tackle for a loss as well. We hit the quarterback a lot, but only got 1 total sack between Odafe and Dalvin Tomlinson. And interceptions, we got 3. Jamel Dean, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and Jeremy Harris. I am just crossing my fingers that Jeremy Harris is going to be okay for the postseason, because if he's not, this is going to be a different defense for sure. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.